In 1954, a U.S. Marshal investigates the disappearance of a murderess who escaped from a hospital from the criminally insane.
It's all about me! That's James.
That's Mickayla.
We have a camera.
And today we are watching Shutter Island.
There it is.
These are all violent defenders, right? They've hurt people, murdered them in some cases.
In almost all cases, yes. We try to provide them with a measure of calm.
Personally, Doctor, I'd have to say screw their sense of calm.
So, Shutter Island.
I have never seen it. He absolutely loves it. So.
Oh, it's so good. It's definitely somewhere in my top 10 of favorite films. Mostly because of one scene in particular that
He's not going to talk about.
I'm not going to talk about, but I love it so much. It's got my favorite music from any film soundtrack. It's on my iPod.
Of course it is.
It is. I don't know where my iPod is, so it's lost forever.
It's in your room.
Yeah. So the reason we are watching Shutter Island is because I saw a trailer for a movie called A Cure for Wellness.
We'll be doing a video on that later.
Yes, we'll get much more in depth of that.
But he watched the trailer for Cure for Wellness and was like, oh, that kind of sounds a little more like Shutter Island. And then he found out I've never seen it. Which is weird.
Which is a sin.
It's weird.
It's terrible.
Yeah, but it's weird, but it's not weird because I don't watch a lot of movies, but the movies I do watch, from what he says, Shutter Island is right up my alley. So
we are going to see today well, she better like it. That's all I'm saying.
If I don't like it, we can't be friends anymore.
You can either like it or be wrong. Is really how we started.
Yeah.
This. So.
Yeah.
I'm
hoping I'm not wrong.
Well, I'm hoping she's not wrong too. So let's get settled in,
right.
and we are about to watch Shutter Island. So, yay or nay?
I liked it a lot.
Yeah!
I did like it.
Yeah. I'm going to say right now, we're going to just discuss it for a bit, so we're going to spoil it.
A lot. There's going to be a lot of spoilers. Because
yeah.
this movie is all about the spoilers if you talk about it.
Exactly.
Oh my dear Lord.
So, if you haven't watched it, fucking watch it. Watch it right the fuck now.
You need to watch it. I regret not watching it sooner. Oh my gosh.
Hey. Where do you even start with this movie?
I don't even know.
I just want to address it before I forget. The scene I was talking about that I really like is, I think, the first dream sequence. So beautiful. Oh, there's like the ash falling down.
I
there's
like
fire
that.
And there's water and the song.
The blood at the beginning made a lot more sense at the end.
Oh yeah, it was
shot
like,
her. Yeah, I was trying to figure out, like, she died in a fire. Why is she bleeding? Oh,
yeah,
I get it now.
The song,
oh, God.
The song is called "On the Nature of Daylight." I think. I love it. It's beautiful. They ruin it at the end. We just heard. I never heard that before.
They added vocals to
it. No, it does not need vocals.
No, it does not. The instrumental is nice, just the way it is.
It starts out.
Out pretty normal.
I like the beginning. There's this weird music build up. I am not a fan of.
That is my only complaint about this movie is there was unnecessary music.
Yeah. It's like the Inception freaking music. It really was not necessary. It made a point to make it feel scarier than it is.
It didn't need
But
to.
it made it funny. Like, I was just looking at it like, why?
It was just ridiculous.
There's no point.
You could have had it be spooky with the silence. Like, honestly, if it were quieter or subtle music would have been nice, but you didn't need, like, blasting loud music for it.
Blah, blah. Other than that, there's a bunch of I can't call them mistakes because I was noticing it more. I mean, he's crazy, so
Yeah.
any mistake you have in the movie could be like, oh, he's crazy. So it's either cool or I don't know. Like there was a scene this time I watched it that I realized a character's touching another character's face, and they jump to an angle behind them and they're touching his shoulder.
Yeah.
I'm like,
well,
oh, okay.
That could, yeah.
So I don't know if they're mistakes or, hey, he's crazy. Look at that.
I feel like it was just like jumping around for the effect of, hey, it's not real.
Yeah, but this was in real life. This wasn't in the dream sequence.
But really was it in real life?
Yeah.
I caught on, like, before I thought or found out that it was just all in his head, pretty much. I caught on to, like, him thinking it was, like, neuro whatever and like, everything. That I caught on to pretty quickly.
Well, I like that because you stopped, like, in the movie, you turned to me, and
I whispered, hey, I caught on to that.
And I just had to sit there and be like, yeah.
It's not real.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. Oh, God, I did not have it.
Watching the movie again for a second time, or like 9th, 10th, I don't know.
Yeah, you have it on DVD.
I've seen it so many times. It's a little unfortunate watching it with someone who hasn't seen it, because I'm sitting here, I'm like, get to the end, get to the end, get to the, like...
Just wanting to, like...
There's a lot of scenes that are a little unnecessary, like, when he's running around in the graveyard and things are, like, flying.
Yeah.
It's like, no, get to the end. The whole Rachel in the cave scene was a little bit too, like... They made that a little bit too real. Like, at one point she touches him. I never realized that. I thought she was just, like... But she, like, shakes him awake, which you can explain. Well, I always having tremors, but...
Having tremors, I've honestly had dreams where if someone touches me in the dream, I wake up. Okay. So, it does make sense if someone
There's a lot of
touches
rats.
you.
I didn't get that part. That was weird.
Hallucination.
Yeah, okay.
My heart, though.
Oh, at the end?
I kept going back to the kid.
I was...
Oh.
Okay, I'm not laughing at that.
You're laughing at me because I cried.
Did you?
I did, a little bit.
I didn't.
Not as bad as past movies, but...
Well, I was going to say, because when they got to the lighthouse and they were revealing everything, I saw you do this, and I was like, yeah, no, she's into it. I'm really glad.
Oh, this is the entire ending of it. It's just like, oh my god, no.
Yes. Oh my god, I loved it.
I love that it was not what I was thinking at all. I love that I was surprised.
Do you agree that it kind of... I mean, I don't think it's going to be, but it looks a bit similar to A Cure for Wellness.
Yes, I can see with, like, in the beginning when he was talking about, like, the experiments and all that.
Yeah.
That I can see.
Because we'll talk about it more in the next... with the actual video, but there was, like, in the trailer, I seem to remember they're trying to, like, convince him he's crazy to stay there. It kind of feels like...
Take the cure, listen to the doctor.
So I was like, you know what? This movie does it great.
Shutter Island.
Oh my god. I love the scene where he shoots the doctor and then it goes back.
Yeah,
and it's fine.
that was trippy as fuck.
I like that a lot.
That was good, though. I'm like, why is the doctor not falling to his death? Goes back. Oh, that's why.
Oh.
Oh, wait, he's a crazy person. They're not going to give him a gun.
Yeah. Really, all the dream sequences are so nice. There's always something like falling snow or ash or something. Yeah. I usually hate dream sequence because...
They're usually bad.
They're usually just weird for, look how weird this is.
Yeah.
This one was beautiful and it
nice.
applied to the story.
It did.
Yay. Really, anything else?
Not die.
I like that he just blows up a car. He's like, fuck it. And then runs
whatever.
away.
I love the line that he says before that. I really love this tie because you gave it to me, but it's an ugly ass tie.
Oh, so good. Okay. The very ending of the movie. Mm-hmm. I don't want to lead you in any way, but I've heard people not interpreting it differently, but do you think he's still crazy at the end? Do you think he reverted back, or do you think he's sane? I know that's right on the first watch. Because I watched this in high school, which is awful. Not for the first time. Not for the first time, but to split this movie up over days.
Yeah.
And then at the end be like, what did you think? I'm like, well, you need to watch it all together.
Yeah. You can't just blow
And
it up.
I would say like half the class I was in was like, oh, he reverted right at the end back. And I was sitting there thinking, well, no. Like, he says a line, like, oh, it's better to die a decent human being than to live like a monster or something.
Would you rather live a monster or die a hero?
Yeah. And I was like, well, he still knows. He just doesn't want to live like this anymore. Mm-hmm. But I would say half the class was just like, no, he's back.
He's still crazy. I am very mixed on that. I would definitely have to watch it again to get like a better opinion for that.
Yeah. Shutter Island.
It was really
phenomenal movie, I think.
Really good.
I hope you think. I don't know.
I thought it was a great movie. Only complaint was the music, so.
Yeah. So, I guess bring on A Cure for Wellness.
Yeah, next Cure for Wellness. February horror movie. It's gonna be great.
If it's bad, I'm watching Shutter Island again.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna put that out there.
That's gonna happen.
Alright.
Alright. Signing off.
Signing off.
Bye.
Don't have any jokes to end it.
Bye.